But today we're going to talk about fruits and vegetables and the benefits of fruits and vegetables. Okay, how many people think they eat enough fruits and vegetables in a day? Okay, one hand. That's good. Okay, most of us usually don't. Me, I'm more of a fruit person than I am vegetable. So what I usually tell my patients upstairs as well as outpatients, if you don't eat enough vegetables in a day, at least try to do the fruit. If you don't do the fruit, at least do the vegetables, okay? Because fruits and vegetables do provide a lot of nutrients and vitamins that we need throughout the day. So that's why they're very beneficial for you to have. I'm going to go ahead and get started. That's my topic. Okay, what are the importance of fruits and vegetables? One biggest thing is that I love, because I eat fruit as a snack, I eat it for breakfast in the evening time, very, very low in calories. Okay, so compare that to eating, say, some chips or, you know, something very unhealthy as a snack. But fruit provides very low calories. A small apple or any kind of small or medium fruit only contains about 60 to 80 calories per serving. Okay, so that's very, very low. It's going to provide, of course, essential nutrients and dietary fiber, because as dietitians, what we stress is fiber, 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 because fiber helps lower your cholesterol, your blood sugar, it keeps us regular, of course, but we need a little bit of fiber in our diet anyways. And as Americans, we don't eat enough fiber. Also, fruits and vegetables may prevent a role in preventing certain chronic diseases, such as heart disease or high blood pressure. Okay, so how much vegetables do I need in a day? Well, I've got it kind of broken down for you between the girls and getting on up into women. But let's start with girls 9 to 13 years old, 2 cups a day. Girls 14 to 18 years old, 2.5 cups. And women, which we all fall into, 19 to 50, at least 2.5 cups a day. Okay. Boys 9 to 13, at least 2 cups a day. Boys 14 to 18 years old, 3 cups. And men around 19 to 50 years of age, around 3 cups of vegetables. Yes? Okay. Usually a general range, I'll get into that in just a minute, Patricia. Usually in a general range, so how much fruit, I'm going to get to it in just a few minutes. How much fruit do I need in a day? This is the fruit. The other one was the vegetables. The girls 9 to 18, 5 cups a day. Women 19 to 30, 5.5 cups. Women 31 to 50, 5 cups. Boys 9 to 13, 5 cups. This is in ounces too, because now they usually did the ounces, but not to confuse you, I did the cups, because that means the same thing. Boys 14 to 18, 6.5. Men 19 to 30 years old, 6.5 cups, which is 6.5 ounces, and men 31 to 50, 6 cups. So what does this break down to? So I broke it down into basic. Usually we need to eat around, this is everybody in general, this is your answer to your question, Patricia, 2 servings of fruit at least a day, okay? And at least 3 servings of vegetables a day. That's everybody, okay? So we need to have at least 2 servings of fruit a day and at least 3 servings of vegetables per day. So what counts as a cup? Because you may be eating some of this already and you're not knowing. Okay, so you may be getting enough fruits and vegetables a day. 16 grapes. Okay, I know I can eat about 25 or 30. I love grapes. Okay, so that counts as a cup. 4 large strawberries counts as a cup. Okay, so if you eat 8 strawberries right there, that's 2 cups. Okay, you got your servings of fruit within the day. 5 broccoli. Excuse me, 1 large ear of corn, 1 large orange, 1 large sweet potato, because most people think, well, what's a cup? Because if it's a whole fruit, you know, you don't really know how to measure. So that's what they put the equivalent as. So if you have any kind of large orange or any large pear, any kind of large fruit, it's going to count as 1 cup. Okay, and then you got 1 small apple, and then 1 small banana. So if you eat 2 small bananas, then you automatically got your 2 servings of fruit. Okay. Still, what counts as a cup, I'm just going to briefly click on these. And these are some of the vegetables that count as a cup. Okay. You got asparagus, about 4 spears. You got cooked beans, at least 1 cup. You've got your broccoli, your cauliflower, celery, at least 1 cup diced or 2 stalks. Cucumbers, at least 1 cup sliced or chopped. Green beans, 1 cup of cooked green beans. Your greens, whether kale or collard greens, 1 cup. And you got your lettuce and summer squash and sweet potatoes. What counts as the fruit servings? Here are some more. 1 cup of diced or about 1/8 of a large melon. A 1/2 cup of your dried fruit. That's things like your raisins and craisins. Those are your dried fruit. 1 medium grapefruit. 13 on average, but you can get up to 16. Orange, 1 large orange. And then you got your peach and plums. Okay, so you can get a variety of your servings from different, of course, of your fruits and your vegetables. But I think the biggest thing, and most people think that they're not eating enough within the day. And if you see some of these serving sizes, and you may be eating more than what you think you are. Okay, some of the nutrient information, because like I said before, fruits and vegetables provide a very essential amount of nutrients. First thing they provide is fiber, okay? And fiber decreases the risk of heart disease. Some sources of fiber from vegetables, you've got navy beans, kidney beans, pinto beans, black-eyed peas. But also, if you keep that peeling on the fruit, that peeling contains fiber, okay? So you can get fiber from many different sources. That's why we always stress anything whole grain, whether it's the cereal or keep the peeling on the fruit or get your beans and peas in. Because fiber really does help prevent the risk of heart disease. You can get some potassium from fruit, and what helps potassium is helps to maintain healthy blood pressure. You can get potassium, of course, from potatoes. That's what most people think of potassium foods, of course, besides bananas. White potatoes, white beans, and even greens has some potassium in it. Vitamin A. Keeps our eyes and skin healthy, and it helps to protect against infection. And some vegetables and fruits that contain vitamin A are sweet potatoes, pumpkin, carrots, spinach, turnip greens, collard, cantaloupe, and red peppers. Vitamin C. Okay, we know about vitamin C helps heal cuts and wounds and keep teeth and gums healthy. You've got red and green peppers, kiwi, strawberries, sweet potatoes, broccoli, mangoes, cauliflower, and pineapples, and etc. There's more, but I just listed a few. Okay, so as you can see, fruits and vegetables provide not only the vitamins and nutrients that I mentioned up here, but they do provide a lot more than that. Now, the biggest thing with fruits, not so much vegetables, is that they can be very, very expensive, especially if it's not in season. I gave you a list, and it's also on your slides, some seasonal fruits and vegetables. So when you're looking in the grocery store and you're going, depending on what month you go, so you'll know what fruits and vegetables are in season. So that way, maybe you can get a lower end on the price. And I'm not going to go over all of these, but in January you can see, of course, broccoli and cabbage, grapefruit. It's more mainly the fruits that you try to watch for that are in season. Because, for instance, I love cherries. Okay, I love cherries. I eat them as a snack, and I've got some in my refrigerator, but they're so expensive. Okay, so you always want to try to get the ones at least they're in season, so maybe the price would be at a lower cost. You've got March, of course. You got mangoes and lettuce. May, see, there's your cherries right there, and pineapples. June, blueberries. I love blueberries too. Okay, blueberries, watermelon, peaches. July, that's the tomatoes, your beans, your peaches, and plums. August, your blueberries again, and watermelon. September, your tomatoes and grapes. October, sweet potatoes, grapes, pomegranate. Okay, that's another one. You see one of those seasonal fruits. They usually come out around October, November, usually around the holiday season. November, sweet potatoes, cranberries, if you like those, in December. And some of these fall into different, the same month. but it's like the sweet potatoes, mushrooms, and the cauliflower. So, what are some easy ways to fill your days with fruits and vegetables? Okay, you may want to stir in low-fat or fat-free granola into a bowl of low-fat or fat-free yogurt, and top it with maybe some apples or frozen berries. Because I know with my Greek yogurt, what I top in sometimes is some blueberries, or I may slice up some strawberries to get some of my fruit in that way. Or you can buy the yogurt that's already flavored. It's got the strawberries, bananas, and whatever else, peaches, blueberry yogurt. It's got the fruit already in there. Add vegetables such as diced tomatoes, onions to your eggs or egg white omelet. Okay, that's a good source because most people like omelets. And then add your vegetables in there, your green peppers, your onions, your tomatoes. Have some fruit as a mid-morning snack as opposed to, say, your chips or cookies, because like I said, fruit is very low in calories and it has no fat whatsoever, so that makes a good snack. Make fruits and vegetables about half your plate. Has everybody seen the new My Plate method? It used to be the old food guide pyramid. Okay, everybody knows about the pyramid. Okay, now it's My Plate. And if you notice, over half of the plate is mostly, of course, your vegetables. Okay, this is because we need to get more within the day, eating more on that section with our vegetables. We still got our meat, we still got our dairy and our grains, but we need to eat more of our fruits and vegetables for the day than the meat and the grains. Munch on raw vegetables that makes with a healthy low-fat or fat-free dip, because most people just can't stand it just to chomp on celery or carrots or cucumbers by itself, and you got to have a little dip with it. And that's okay, that's fine, as long as you try to choose the low-fat kind or the fat-free kind, because anything with dressing, having to do with dressing, it means it has a lot of fat in it, especially that creamy dressing, that thick one, it has a lot of fat in it. So it's okay to have a low-fat or fat-free dip dressing if you want to spice up your raw vegetables. Add frozen vegetables, maybe to a casserole, a pasta dish. Ask for more vegetable toppings on your pizza instead of having the meat lovers or the supreme or what we like to eat the most. Add more vegetables on there. I get a lot of questions. I added this slide in just a few moments before I came in. I get a lot of questions between, okay, what about canned fruit and canned vegetables as opposed to fresh? Okay, well, canned fruits and vegetables, they don't lose any nutrients, okay? And this is because the decomposition process is halted until the can is opened again. So it keeps all its nutrients, okay? The best thing to do whenever somebody's packaging it, though, is soon after it's picked for them to go ahead. It contains a higher level of nutrients if it's packaged as soon after that product or soon after that fruit or vegetable is picked. Okay, so the sooner they can get it into the can, the better it'll contain and have all its nutrients. Okay. The only bad thing about canned fruits and vegetables is that with the fresh fruit, you still have the natural sugar. Okay, but with canned fruit, they do add a lot of sugar to it when it's processed. Okay, and another thing with the canned vegetables, everybody knows they're going to have more sodium. Okay, because it's process, of course. That's what holds it on the shelf a little longer. So that's why we always recommend fresh or frozen, but if you're going to get the can, that's still okay. But just remember, with the fruit, they may add more sugar, and with the canned vegetables, it's going to contain a lot more salt. So in conclusion, with your fruits and vegetables, you can contain dietary fiber, which I said is very important because it helps lower your cholesterol and your blood sugar. And plus, we need a little bit of fiber in our diet. It provides important vitamins and minerals, fruits and vegetables do. And it also helps reduce the risk of coronary artery disease, blood pressure, and it keeps our skin healthy. Any questions? So in reality, we all need to eat at least 2 servings of fruit a day and at least 3 servings of vegetables in a day. Okay? And you've got your serving sizes, which I've listed a few on there. And you may be getting some of these in, you may not, but now would probably be a good time just to start maybe adding them in. And if you never ate vegetables before, I was with a patient and want to say 70, 72, 75, somewhere around there. Anyway, he said he hated vegetables. He never ate vegetables, and which was kind of odd. And I said, well, did you ever try any when you were little, or, you know, you got in your 30s or 40s? He said, no, I just refused to eat vegetables. Well, that's when you got to get your mindset out of, you know, well, it doesn't look good, or, you know, you didn't think it tastes good. Give it a try. Go to the farmer's market, and, you know, they always have, of course, their fruits and vegetables out there, and you may find a vegetable that you like and how it's prepared, because it could be taste a little bit different. But try those fruits and vegetables that you've never tried before. You may find out that you like them more than you think. Thank you. Okay, I'll come back here.